My name's Kyle Fair. I'm the owner of the Game Hub and DJ's Pizza in Lower Lake.
And here at the Game Hub, there's a new sensation that people are talking about, and that's your floor. What's going on with your floor?
Our floor here was bare concrete, and it was in pretty bad shape. It had been painted over about 4 times. It was cracked in places, and we couldn't take care of it. Anytime we mopped it, we'd peel off layers of the paint. And so we spent a couple weeks trying to figure out what we could do to renew it, pretty much, something that would last and something that would be unique. And we had piles and piles of extra cards for various trading card games. So we kind of thought, well, how could we put these onto our floor?
And so also there's a couple other customers, friends, clients that also helped you out by donating cards and signing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had pretty much any of our regular card players that were here in the week that we did this project. We offered they could sign a card, and we would glue it down in a spot of their choice, even if they wanted. Some people that were also helping to glue the cards to the floor put their own cards down, and so that they got their own little personal spot, and they get a little. It's kind of we're big about just the community of our regular card players back here, and we wanted to include them in it too.
And so let's talk about the process of assembling this floor together. What exactly did it take?
It took a lot of time, a lot of squatting and bending over. We used about almost 4 gallons of a contact cement, and we started by soaking the cards and adhering them one at a time, and then later we would paint down a spot, adhere a sheet of paper, and then a layer of contact cement, cards on that, and a layer on top just to give it a good coat to seal it down initially. It probably was about between 11 or 12 volunteers, a combined 70 to 80 hours to cover roughly 400 square feet. And then we sealed it in the end with an epoxy resin garage floor sealer, like what you would put over a painted garage before you drove your car back on it.
And it looks really nice. I think it's impressive.
I couldn't be happier about how it turned out. I was really surprised how nice it looked. On the one side, like, it couldn't have really looked a whole lot worse than it did before, but now it's been great, and the reception across the board has been amazing.
I know that there used to be tournaments back here, people always gaming. Has that changed?
Not at all. Actually, 2 days after I'm sorry. 2 days after we sealed the floor, pretty much the day after people could walk on it, we had our regular Friday night Magic tournaments. And then that Saturday, we had a large board gaming event where we had about 20 to 25 people back here at any one point in time on all the different tables. We even had to bring in another table. Chairs slid around, tables slid around.
So it looks like you created the perfect environment for a Magic gathering.
It's, for Magic, for Yu-Gi-Oh!, for the board gamers that we have, role-playing gamers, anybody that wants to come down and play a game, whether we have it or whether it's something you want to bring, that's what this area is for. We wanted to have a place just for people to come down and pretty much game with other people and feel like themselves. And being able to do the floor kind of has increased that excitement and energy too.
No, that sounds good. And for anybody who wants to come and at least just check out the floor, what are the hours of your operations here?
We are open from noon to 6 every day of the week. Fridays we're open a little later because of our Friday night Magic tournaments. And that's about it. We've got a schedule of events in the store. We put stuff on our Facebook page, which is just facebook.com/thegamehub. And we've got more stuff as well on thegamehub.net.
Oh, and last thing, we were just talking before we started the interview. You're getting some recognition outside of the county for this, aren't you?
We've had, I sent out a lot of information. I was pretty proud of the work everybody did and how it turned out. So I sent some little feelers out to various different nerdy and geeky organizations. And the one that got back to me that was really exciting was Wizards of the Coast, that actually makes Magic the Gathering. And over this past weekend, they shared out the floor on their Facebook page, and our Facebook followers tripled pretty much in 2 days because of that. And then we got a little spotlight article on their dailymtg.com website today, talking about the floor a little bit.
Awesome. So that sounds like there may even be more to come.
It would be kind of neat. I've had conversations online with game store owners in Holland, in Liverpool, England, some in Oregon that are fairly close, various different guys in the Sacramento area. We've already had people come from out of county to come check out the floor.
Wow.
It's been pretty exciting. It's taken a lot of my time lately to deal with that, but it's been worth it.
Awesome. Well, good work, and it looks great, and I hope a lot more people come and visit it.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you, Kyle.